Hi everybody, welcome back. So I wanted to talk about a question that we get in the office quite often, and that is, when should I come back? Or the most common thing we see is people will say, well, they always say come back whenever you need to, but oftentimes I feel like I could probably come back the next day. And that's honestly, you probably should. So we get that response a lot of, we are telling people we're giving you a plan. So the saying goes that failure to plan is a plan to fail, right? So this is the purpose of the care plans. Now, it's not a treatment plan because, as we know, chiropractic care does not treat any certain thing. We care for your nervous system. And so I often will look at this as, give you guys an analogy. If you hire a personal trainer or say a nutritionist, something like that, right? If you have a personal trainer and you have goals of whether it's losing weight or whether it's creating more definition, the power is all in the consistency. So you can go to a personal trainer and work out once, right? And that workout was great for you. And you probably felt really good. You might be a little sore the next day. But ultimately, that one workout is not going to change a whole lot in your body. It's not going to get you to the weight that you want to be or to the physique that you want to be. If you have a nutritionist, if you work really, really great one day, if you stay within your calories, if you stay within, you hit, like, say, all your macros, if you're tracking macros, whatever it is, right? You're doing really good and you have a perfect day. That day was amazing. But unless you continue to do that consistently, you will not get the results that you want. And the same goes for your nervous system. So that adjustment, when we put an adjustment into the body, you guys, that is just the beginning of the process. And all of these things are journeys, right? So they're just little steps along the way. So every adjustment you get is another step along the way in that journey to whatever health goals that you have. And so I often say, you guys, this is why we do plans or why we do the scans in our office, right? So we can see, where are you starting from? Where do we want to go? What are your health goals? How do we get there? And then we give you guys a care plan. And it's not about, I always tell people, the plan is not to make you perfect. Just like working out isn't to make you perfect, but it's to get you to the health that you want, right? And it's always about the consistency. Now, if you were to stop working out, say you got to your goal weight, or you got to your percent body fat, whatever it is. Say you hit that goal, and then you stop doing what you did to get there. So you stop working out, or you stop with the nutrition that you're doing. What eventually happens is your body typically will eventually gain that weight back. You go back to what it was, right? You go back to your old patterns. And that's the same with chiropractic. When you stop, your body starts to repattern in its old pattern. It takes on an old pattern. And that's what we don't want to see. So when we go through these care plans, and then you have an option to go on to more wellness care, it's keeping up with that. You've made a time investment. You've made a money investment. Now we want to make sure that we protect that investment and do more maintenance, just like with, losing weight or whatever, you get to your goal weight. Now it's maintenance. You don't have to maybe push as hard or be quite as perfect with that diet, but you want to maintain that. And that's the same with chiropractic care. Once we get to that goal with health, and after that restoration care, we want to maintain that, because that was a huge investment. Just like, think of how much time and energy you put into, like, working out, and whether it's, like I said, hitting that goal weight, whatever it is, you want to maintain that. You don't want to go back to what you were before. And so that's the purpose in our office, you guys, of why we do the care plans. It's just like having a workout plan. It's just like having a nutrition plan. Like, we want to see you guys succeed. And so we've got to have a plan with that, and we got to follow that. Now, you always have an option to come whenever you want, just like at a gym. You have the option to go to the gym whenever you want. You have an option to eat well whenever you want, because we ultimately cannot make that decision for you. We can't make the meals for you. We can't, do the training for you. That all is you. But we can only coach and help you guys along the way as best as we can. But that's when you should come back, is like, follow the care plan to get the results that we want to see. And then it's maintenance from there on out. It's wellness, it's vitality, whatever you want to call it. But we have to have that consistency, just like with working out, just like with eating right. It's all about the consistency in everything that you do when it comes to your health. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. I know a lot of people are like, care plans, what are those? Reach out, let us know. But that's why we do it, you guys, is because it's the consistency that, you know, makes those goals happen. It's not the one thing and you feel great, yep, but we didn't make any changes in that one. So that's the point of it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Next Monday, I have another great little tip when it comes to especially pregnancy. I've never used it outside of pregnancy, but if you've got, if you deal with Charlie horses, stay tuned for Monday and I've got a little tip for you guys. So take care. Have a great week. Bye.